Today we celebrate the feast of the visitation of Mary to her cousin Elizabeth. Here are two pregnant women rejoicing with joy in their hearts for the blessing and the goodness of God in their lives, the great miracle that God has done in their lives. So what is the lesson that we can learn as we prepare for Advent? Just as Mary leaped with urgency to meet her cousin to serve, is there an urgency in our hearts to meet someone in need? Is there someone that we can serve who truly deserves our attention? Maybe just a conversation, maybe a financial providence, but there's something that they truly need. We have this wonderful opportunity, friends, to prepare the inn of our hearts for the coming of Jesus. And how we can do that? As we learn from Mary, let there be an urgency to serve someone in need. May it be in our family, may it be in our neighborhood, but let us look out in this week. Let us be intentional. Maybe it's just one or maybe three people that we can really reach out and meet them at their need. The journey was not easy, friends. In today's time, we can just stop at Starbucks for a cup of coffee or take an easy ride to a destination. But you see, at that point of time, the distance was almost 100 miles where Mary had to travel. There was no mode of transport as a vehicle that we have in today's time. She may have to walk miles. If not just a day's trip, it could be even more days that she would have to travel hillsides. The journey was hard, and yet to understand that she was a pregnant woman, it wasn't easy, friends. With service comes sacrifice. So what we can learn from this lesson, with service comes sacrifice. As I look upon my own journey, friends, this Advent, I'm trying to look into the disposition of my heart. Am I waiting to see when I'm comfortable to reach out to those in need, or am I just waiting to see that only when I have the time I will go out and I'll do some good work? No, friends. I must be intentional. Every good desire, every good intention, and every good work, many a times, friends, will always require sacrifice. And so it may be hard, it may be tough, but friends, look at Mary. She did not wait for the opportune time. She took the right moment. She took that step at the very moment where she sang the magnificat, and now she's gone, not just in urgency. It was hard, it was tough, but she made that sacrifice because a need had to be met. It may be the same for us, friends. There must be someone who is in need. And for us to meet that need, it may take sacrifice. It may take some hard work. It may make us uncomfortable. But that's what Christmas is all about. That is how we prepare for Advent. May it make us uncomfortable, friends. That we may take that intentional step to go beyond ourselves, to go the extra mile and meet that need. Service requires sacrifice. The last thing also that we can learn, friends, is that whatever we do it with joy and rejoicing in our hearts. When you look at Mary and you look at Elizabeth, as soon as they meet, they don't complain, they don't gossip, they don't slander, they come together for the glory of God. They come to sing of the goodness and the great mighty miracle of God in their lives. Friends, may this time of Advent, as we prepare for Christmas, may we look out for those moments where we can share joy and happiness and rejoicing of what the good things that God has done in our lives. I'm sure there are so many good things that God is doing in our lives. Let there be an urgency to show it in our actions, to also bring that joy to someone in need. It may bring us some hardship and some sacrifice, but let us do that with joy and with rejoicing in our hearts as we prepare for the coming of Jesus in our lives.